Hey, how are ya? I'm Mark Palchik. I live in Washington, D.C., and I love it. Yeah, except, it's getting so expensive. Right? I mean, you have no idea what it costs these days to buy a politician. I did not grow up in D.C., though. No, I grew up in Akron, Ohio. There is nothing to do in Akron, Ohio. Well, that is except go to evangelical churches to be saved. And I went. Oh, yes, I did. I got to see the Reverend Rex Humbard preach at the Cathedral of Tomorrow. Whoa. Yeah, he was amazing. He had such charisma. He had such power. He had the power to take away all of my sins. He had the power to take away all of my illnesses. He had the power to take all major credit cards. But not American Express. Never. And boy howdy, I wanted that power. Oh yes I did. So I went to my career counselor and I said, Rabbi? She gets it. That's when I found out they don't let Jews do that. I hate flying. Being at 30,000 feet with absolutely no control over your fate. So whenever I get on a plane, the first thing I do is I check out the plane's karma. I know you do that as well. If there's a bunch of young kids on the plane, I go, cool. Karma's not going to let anything happen to these young kids. No. If there's a bunch of priests on the plane, could go either way. If the kids get on with the priests, I get off the plane. I'll tell you, last week though, I wish I'd gotten off the plane. All those tornadoes we had in the Midwest, I had to fly from D.C. to Dallas, and it was horrible. It was so turbulent. And then we couldn't land at Dallas because there were tornadoes there. And the plane was circling and circling. And then the pilot got in and said, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas is still closed. And we're running out of fuel. What? But don't worry. We're going to land in an emergency field nearby, but it's going to be really rough. So please, tray tables, seat backs up, store your belongings, and please remove your eyewear. Remove my eyewear? And then it did get rough. We're talking Tina Turner rough. It got so bad my seatmate Alice grabbed my arm and she goes, oh my, I am so frightened. My husband is a Baptist minister and he cannot tend the flock without me. And I go, all right, a member of the cloth. And I've got 3 small babies at home. Whoa, even better. Karma's not going to want those kids to be motherless. And I'm so ashamed. When I was in D.C., I had me in the theta. And just as she says that, the plane goes up on one wing, nose down, overheads pop, oxygen pops, and then the pilot goes, Dallas is clear, landing in 2 minutes. Whoa, everybody's so excited, they're applauding, except for Alice. Oh my. When I thought we were going to die, I texted my husband and I admitted my mortal sin. Oh, Alice, you are an idiot. Don't you know that what happens in D.C. wrecks the rest of the country? Yeah, I think dear Alice is going to need a lawyer. I know what you're thinking. Look, lawyers are not that bad. They can be very useful as sleep aids. If you don't believe me, ask them what they do all day. If you're not asleep in 10 minutes, you're not paying attention. Yeah, but I get it. People like lawyers about as much as I like calling undertakers. But if grandma's dead, you better call the undertaker. And you really ought to call a lawyer if you're the one that killed Grandma. Look, all I'm trying to say, it's best to call lawyers before you do stupid things. You gotta treat lawyers like condoms. It's best to use them before you get fucked. Thank you very much. I'm Mark Palchik.